The affirmative side was talking about how renewable energies, companies use subsidies to help them pay for that sort of energy. But my source provided me with that. With formidable doublespeak, Greenpeace tries to square this circle by saying that renewables are both competitive and need subsidized for many years after 2020. Wind and solar energy are at the point of becoming really competitive with fossil fuels, but failure to support them for another few years, which will result in huge losses of potential jobs. Which my source is basically saying that after 2020, the governments for these countries will stop providing subsidies for certain renewable energies, which means that renewable energy will become way more expensive than nuclear energy. The truth is that wind and solar PV will be tribal contributions to global energy for the next quarter century. The International Energy Agency estimates that today, just about 0.5% of global energy comes from solar and wind, which I found a bit weird about that fact because the affirmative side claimed that 20% of energy from the world comes from renewable, which I feel like they are wrong. Fuel costs for nuclear plants are a minor proportion of total generating costs, though capital costs are greater than those for coal-fired plants and much greater than those for gas-fired plants. The affirmative side did not mention that they did not respond to our claim that 80% of renewable energy comes from sources the sources are banned by fossil fuels. So most of their companies that are based on renewable energies are banned by fossil fuels, which means that they no longer use it. Safety for nuclear plants focuses on unintended conditions or events leading to radiological releases from unauthorized activities. It relates mainly to intrinsic problems or hazards. Security focuses on the intentional issue of nuclear other than radioactive materials by non-state elements to cause harm. It relates mainly to external threats to materials or facilities. Safeguards focus on restraining activities by states that could lead to acquisitions of nuclear weapons, which means that each of these nuclear power plants have their own restrictions and won't be able to use that sort of energy for any sort of nuclear weapon, which is what the affirmative side was trying to claim. Nuclear power plants provide 10.9% of the world's electricity production. In 2015, 13 countries relied on nuclear energy to supply at least 1/4 of their total electricity. So if the whole world is already using nuclear energy to produce a certain percentage of electricity around the world, then why is the affirmative side trying to get rid of it when it's already a part of us? Thank you.